Alright guys, today we are doing our guided practice problems for multiplying whole numbers in our instruction book, pages 118 and 119. We have a few questions that we're going to do here today, so let's get started. We always start by looking at the example, because that example is going to refresh our memory and give us some guidance on what to do for our questions. So we have an aquarium, has 6 female sea turtles. Oh my goodness, turtles! Each turtle lays up to 1,785 eggs a year. If each turtle lays 1,785 eggs this year, how many eggs will there be in all? Okay, so if there's 6 turtles and they all lay this many eggs, how many eggs will there be? So we're multiplying these two numbers together. Look at how you could show your work using an area model. So we put our 6 here. We don't need to break anything else down because it is already in expanded form. It's just 6 ones. Then we break down this number, 1,785. They multiplied 6 times 1,000, 6 times 700, 6 times 80, 6 times 5. To get our partial products, they listed the partial products right down here. So we have 6,000. What is 6 times 7 is 42 with 2 zeros. It makes 4,200. 6 times 8 is 48 with 1 zero at the end. It's 480. And 6 times 5 is 30. When you add all these numbers together, you get 10,710. And that's our answer. Let's try one together. A deli is preparing trays of sandwiches. There are 15 trays, and each tray has 24 sandwiches. How many sandwiches are there? All right. 15 times 24. Let's work this out together. I have 2 numbers that I want to break down into expanded form. So I have 15. How do I break it down? It's 10 plus 5. And then I have 24. How do I break that one down? 20 plus 4. Now I'm going to draw my box. And I'm going to split it up right where those plus signs are to create my 4 sections. In my first section, I'm going to do 20 times 10. In my second section, 10 times 4. Down here, 5 times 20. 5 times 4. Oh, I got ahead of myself. I'm writing 5 times 4. All right, now let's find our partial products. What is 20 times 10? I'm going to take the base fact, 2 times 1, which is 2, and I have 2 zeros in my question. There are going to be 2 zeros in my answer. So 20 times 10 is 200. Then I'm going to do 10 times 4, which we know is 40. 5 times 20. Well, what's 5 times 2? 10. And I have 1 zero in my answer. Now I already have a 0, but that's because that was my base fact was 10. So I need to add the 0 from that 20. So 5 times 20 is 100. If I had thought it was 10 and I was like, oh no, I already have a 0 and I didn't add a 0, would this answer be reasonable for 5 times 20? No, because you have 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Okay, 10 is an unreasonable answer for 5 times 20. So that's one way you can kind of keep your mind open when you're doing these multiplication facts. 2 times 5 is 10, plus that 0 on the end. And then 5 times 4, you guys know it. I got ahead of myself and went ahead and wrote it down. It's 20. Now that I have all my partial products, I'm going to add those together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, 0. 4 plus 2, 2 plus 1. How many sandwiches are there? 360 sandwiches. All right. Let's move on to number 17. The owner of 12 bookstores is buying 32 copies of a new book for each of the stores. How many books is the owner buying in all? Okay, we have 12 bookstores and each one needs 32 copies of the new book. All right, 12 times 32. I'm going to break it down. 12 is 10 plus 2. 32 is 30 plus 2. Create my box. Draw my lines. And now I'm going to multiply these together. 30 times 10. 2 times 10. 30 times 2. 2 times 2. Let's see. We get 1 times 3 is 3, and I have 2 zeros. So I know 30 times 10 is 300. 2 times 10 is 20. 30 times 2. Okay, I'm going to do 2 times 3 and get 6 and add my 0. Last one is 2 times 2. Add all your partial, all your pieces together now. 4, 8, 3. How many books is the owner buying in all? So that means 384 books. Number 18. A hardware store has 147 containers of paint. If each container holds 5 gallons of paint, how many gallons of paint are at the store? Circle the letter of the correct answer. So a hardware store has 147 containers of paint, and each one holds 5 gallons. And I want to know how many gallons there are total, okay? So I can draw, let's break down our numbers first. I like how 5 is already broke down for me, and then 147. I have 100 in my hundreds, I have 40 in my tens, and I have 7 in my one spot. Okay, so let's set up our box. Draw your lines where your plus signs are, and if you'll notice, this time there's no plus sign over here, so I don't need another row. Okay, I just need my 3 boxes here. In this box, I'm going to do 5 times 100. 5 times 40. 5 times 7. All right, let's go ahead and write down our partial products. 5 times 100. So what is 1 times 5? 2 zeros. 4 times 5 is 20, plus this 0 is 200. 5 times 7 is 35. Now add your partials together. I got 735 gallons of paint. Dale chose A as the correct answer. How did he get that answer? Dale chose A. How did he get 235? So I'm looking, I noticed there's a pattern between my answer and Dale's answer. We both thought that it was 35, but he only got 200. He's like 500 short of the correct answer. If he's 500 short, because he only has 235 and we have 735, he's 500 short. He's this whole box short. So I'm thinking that Dale forgot to multiply the hundreds place. So if he forgot to multiply the hundreds place and then he goes to add these, he would get 200 plus 35 and he would get 235. So that would be a good guess as to what Dale did incorrectly. If you have any questions, please let me know on Teams. I am glad to help you.